Hi everyone, Nathan Nemmer here from Mighty Lancer Games and welcome to another stream. This evening I will be painting or adding some touch-ups to my bolt action army that have been unfortunately not very well looked after when I lent them to somebody for a demo game. So we're just applying a few touch-ups and doing a little bit of repair work on these guys, and Mrs MLG is going to be painting a bit more of that guy, that cool guy there, that blue guy, Hawthorne Krabbe. That guy. I do like him, I think he looks really funky.
Still can't decide why he's only got 3 fingers though.
Yeah.
3-fingered guy.
I have to have a read of Reaper's.
It doesn't say.
There you
It says pirate. It doesn't say why he's a 3-fingered pirate. We had a whole discussion about it on Discord. We've decided, because the packet also says it's sculpted by Mr. Jackson, but the Reaper's website says it's sculpted by someone else. So we think that one of them started it and the other one snuck in, made his hands only have 3 fingers, giggled and then left.
Fair enough.
So we have in chat Moxie. Hello Moxie. We've got Tony, who is working on his Alice for the scenery that he's doing, and J-Star and Goblin Squire.
Hi everyone.
Now we do have to... Oh, hi CGiana. We do have to do something, don't we, first, before we start, seeing as how Goblin Squire is here, and it was Goblin Squire's birthday, so we all have to sing happy birthday, don't we? Are we all ready, everybody? Here we go.
There is a mighty Lancer birthday, a mighty Lancer birthday. Someone has a birthday in mighty Lancer land. Happy birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday.
birthday, Goblin Squire. Hi, Wicked Dave.
Hi everyone. I owe Tony an apology. Tony, I'm very sorry I didn't ring you back. Did I? Tony rang the shop and I was in the midst of kitchen fitting.
Yeah.
So I forgot to ring you back, Tony, but I will ring you tomorrow if that's okay.
Hi, Sharon. Oh, Sharon missed the song.
Yeah.
Yes, we have been installing a kitchen for the staff to use at the shop, which was always the intent but got slightly waylaid. So they've got somewhere to use the microwave properly rather than the shelf it was randomly on and things like that. So that's what you've been doing today with my dad, isn't it?
Yep. Yep. Been kitchen fitting and plumbing. It's been a bit weird, really. Getting the toolbox out and doing a bit of hardware.
So what have you got there?
So these are US Airborne bolt action troops from Warlord Games, and a mixture of metal and plastic that I began, don't know, 5 years ago, these guys, and then they were painted to a very basic standard to get them on the tabletop, and then I lent them to the guys at the shop to run some demo games with, and unfortunately we got crashed around in a box and quite chipped, so just doing a few touch-ups on these guys.
Is there a reason?
Backpacks and what have you. Well, a couple of the guys at the shop have been talking about playing a bit of bolt action, and I wanted it's kind of inspired me. I might not get a game if I don't have time, but it's kind of inspired me to dust off my figures and tidy them up a little bit, because they've just been sat in a box feeling sorry for themselves. So I thought I'd get them sorted out. get the bases finished off. I never finished the bases properly and stuff. So that is my task this evening. A little bit of tidy up, repair work.
There was something you weren't telling me, doing tanks and now army men. See, Jono says, does that mean that there's going to be burgers for game night? No. It's a very basic kitchen. It's basically a cupboard so that we can keep the pots in, a sink so we can actually wash the pots, and a microwave. And don't go getting carried away. Oh, I don't like pot noodles. I was always rice and beans when you have to eat a pot noodle because you can't afford anything else. No, let's avoid the pot noodle. Let's have some rice and beans. That was always my go-to when I was poorer than I am now.
Rice and beans is alright.
Yeah, rice and beans is alright. Maybe 7 days a week it's not, but got you through, didn't it? I mean,
Yeah.
rice, beans and vodka, maybe not the best combination. Oh, look, a little fly joining me there. It's nice, isn't it? And I am painting Reaper Miniatures, Hawthorne Krabbe. Hello. 337 is his little number there. I'm still not quite sure what I'm doing with him. Just keep going, let's do that bit brown. Let's do that bit red. And his eyes are appalling. They're like bug eyes sticking out the top of his head, but that's all they're getting because I can't think how else to do them. So he's having bug eyes, and he's got 3 fingers. So I'm going with he's supposed to have bug eyes. That's my theory. That is what's happening. Wicked D says my skint go-to was little spaghetti hoops. I don't like the tomato sauce though on spaghetti hoops and things like that.
Yeah, I've been really been keen on those kind of things. Ravioli, it was for me.
Ravioli.
Yeah, ravioli. So you got a bit of pasta and a bit of miscellaneous meat.
Yeah, miscellaneous meat. Yeah, definitely. Definitely not sure what's in ravioli. C. Jonas says I used to buy a 24-pack of Tesco value noodles when I was skint. They used to be about 7p a pack. Well, I had rice and beans because I couldn't afford to keep the fridge running. Oh no, I need a little violin, don't I? So we couldn't have the fridge, so it had to be something that couldn't really go off too much. And rice and beans, then you can't really go wrong with that, can you? And you can have loads.
And why couldn't you afford to keep the fridge running?
Because they don't have any money. Thought we'd established that.
Is that because you'd spent it all on vodka?
No, it's because my lovely boyfriend at the time ran off with his best mate's girlfriend and left me in a load of debt and a mortgage. But I mean, it could have been the vodka too, but that was only £5 a bottle for a litre bottle. So I mean, I don't think that really made that much difference. And then you could use them for holding candles and things. Wicked D says, neither did I, but I can't afford 7 tins to get me through the week. I could afford 7 tins, yeah, just drain the sauce off, manky sauce. Tony says, Pucker Pies here from the student canteen. Oh, our next door neighbour used to like Pucker Pies. Goblin Square says, when I was at that stage, it was pound shop breakfast in a can. Oh, that sounds absolutely disgusting.
Breakfast in a can?
I'll be honest, I don't miss those days. That sounds really, really gross. Yeah. Should have got some rice and beans. Pasta with butter all the way, says Sharon. Pasta with butter? I don't think I've ever done that. Butter might have been a bit of extravagant. Yeah. See, Jonah says, we've all had dodgy times, it looks. Yeah, we've all had dodgy times. It's part of growing up, isn't it? That's what you're supposed to do. Yeah. I don't know if it's the same nowadays for kids growing up. Maybe yesterday when the internet, certain social medias were down, was their toughest times. We didn't have that. What colours are you using to get off rice and beans?
Yeah. So I'm currently using some Vallejo Brown Violet just to, and I don't know whether I'm using the right colours for specific things or anything, seeing as they're supposedly semi-historically accurate. But I'm using some Vallejo Brown Violet just for water bottles and backpacks. And then once I've done this, I'm going to switch over to a khaki type colour for touching up any bits on the uniforms. So I've got a 1,000-point army here for bolt action. Which is, seeing as these guys are all elite paratroopers, that's not actually that many models. It's something like 39 figures, so it's not too bad. So these guys are for Bolt Action, which is a World War II combat game. And you can play in from kind of small skirmishes up to grand tank battles. It's a very good game. It's like it's got a couple of unique mechanics, or fairly unique mechanics, shall we say. So one of them is you draw dice out of a bag to determine what orders you're going to give to your units. But because your dice and your opponent's dice, so you have one dice for every unit you've got on the board, and you have one dice for every all your dice and your opponent's dice are all in the same bag. And then you take it in turns to pick one out of the bag, but it might not necessarily be yours. So I have played a game of this in the past where one of my opponents drew all but one of his dice, one after the other in a game. But that was fine, because he was going first, and it meant that I got to shoot him when he moved. After he'd moved into range, and then I got to shoot him. So it's just the way it works out sometimes.
So Jono's got a question for you in chat.
Can you get hold of the Marvel miniatures? I can't remember who makes them. I remember seeing them a while ago. So there's been a couple of different companies have had a stab at making Marvel figures, but the ones that are currently available are Crisis Protocol, which are made by Fantasy Flight and Atomic Mass Games, which are all part of the same umbrella company. Oh, what was that?
Oh, Reaper is raiding us with a party of 145.
Hi, Reaper. Hi, everybody. Thanks for raiding us. Thank you. So Atomic Mass Games and Crisis Protocol, Marvel Crisis Protocol, is the one that's currently available. That's so we've got the core set in stock at the moment, but if there was any specific hero packs you wanted, you just have to let us know and we can order any of those in for us or for you. I believe that they're virtually all in stock at our distributors, so we could have them within 2 or 3 days. And that's I've not played it, so I don't know how good a game it is, but apparently it is pretty cool from what people have told me. So I don't know if anybody else in chat or whatever can advise.
Hi Reaper peeps, thank you very much for joining us. Don't forget to refresh, please.
That would
to
be
take
awesome.
out that little raidy thing that's in the URL. Yeah, real words are coming. So, Mr. over there is painting some US Airborne for Bolt Action, and I am painting Hawthorne Krabbe from Reaper Miniatures. So that is what's happening currently on our stream. We stream until 8, and then we all run over to Goblin Squire, who I think is painting a Reaper miniature tonight. Not quite sure, I'm sure he'll tell us. And we run over there at 8 o'clock, and we all watch him too. So double whammy stream. So hopefully you'll stick around with us and come over there too.
That'd be
It
awesome.
would be really cool. How is everyone? What's on everybody else's table? What are you all painting? What's happening? Let us know. If you put emotes in chat, they should float about on the screen. Hopefully, she says. I hadn't actually noticed that they have been doing, but they should do. Just for a bit of a laugh, really. Oh yeah, there we go.
Yay!
So what's everybody else up to? What we all doing? And I'm trying to paint the brown on Hawthorne Krabbe. I don't like brown, but I am trying to paint brown. Tony is painting his teddy bear, which he's been showing off in Discord for the... Is it haunted? Would you say haunted manner? Is it? What's the best way of describing it, Tony? Koronoko is still painting the pink dragon. This thing will be the end of me. No, it won't. Hello there, child of Jago. Jono just finished painting a war dog. Gonna paint a unicorn tomorrow. You were painting your war dog like what's that breeder dog? Oh, I know what that breeder dog is, but I can't remember what it's called. Rottweiler. Rottweiler. That's what you were doing, weren't you, Rottweiler?
Awesome.
Sculpting wax. Ooh. I don't know what that is. What are you sculpting out of wax? Yes, Rotty. That's it. Rottweiler. Yes. So that's what's happening over in our land.
Yeah. Awesome.
It's cursed by the Elgar beings that shall not be named. Cursed scenery. I hope it's not really cursed. That'd be poop, wouldn't it? If the teddy bear starts walking around your desk. Mm-hmm. So what colours and stuff are you using then over there, boy?
So I'm currently using Vallejo Brown Violet just to paint some backpacks and other bits and pieces on these guys before I move over to a more khaki sandy kind of colour for the uniforms. So these are figures that I've painted a long time ago and they've got a bit chipped and what have you, and they're just getting a little bit of touch-up repaint on them. What's this? Goblin Squire says, on my stream I'm painting a Reaper Mini which I keep calling Rat Ogre, but I'm not sure what it's actually called. Giant Were Rat, I think. Could possibly be Goblin Squire.
Oh, maybe we should sing again for Goblin Squire and everybody can join in.
Yeah.
Shall we do that?
Yeah, do it.
So it's Goblin Squire's birthday, and we already done this once, but we're going to do it again so that everybody can join in. Are we all ready to join in? All of you, all Reaper people and everything, so we can sing along from across the pond and wish Goblin Squire a happy birthday. Are we ready?
There is a mighty Lancer birthday, a mighty Lancer birthday. Someone has a birthday in mighty Lancer land. Happy birthday.
Yay, birthday!
Whoop, whoop.
Koronoko says, is it called Ratatouille? Ratatouille. Danger Mouse. Get some Danger Mouse in. Oh, flower pendant. Sculpting flower pendant from wax. Cool. You're sculpting one of my characters. What are you sculpting? What character are you sculpting? Oh, the sculptors. That's cool.
Awesome.
Yeah, we're no good at sculpting.
We've had a go.
Yeah, we had a go. It was fun.
It didn't. Was never going to win us any awards or anything.
That was our first go, though.
Yeah, it was. It was not too bad. What? I don't know. Don't know what I was going to say. What were Reaper painting? What were Reaper doing on their stream? Just before they very kindly brought everybody over to us.
I don't know. I didn't catch it today because it was tea time. We have to have tea so that then we can stream, because obviously here it is 7:20 at night. So by the time you've got home and we've had tea and then we get on the stream. Sharon says, remind me never to tell you when my birthday is. Oh, you've got to celebrate. You've got to celebrate your birthday.
Definitely.
It's one I've come up with myself, actually. They're called Faceless. That sounds really, really cool. I bet it's awesome.
Awesome.
Just letting your imagination flow and sculpting. Sharon says, if any of the Reaper folks are here, do we know why? Yeah, do we know why? That's a very, very good question, Sharon. Do we know why any Reapery people, do we know why Hawthorne Krabbe, this guy here that I am painting, why has he only got 3 fingers? What's he supposed to be that means that he's only got 3 fingers and really big fingernails on each hand? What is that all about? We need answers. We've been coming up with our own answers, but none of them are real. Goblin Squire says giant were rat. Spot on, Mr MLG. So Goblin Squire will be painting giant were rat. Thank you very much for the follow, Ultra Squid and
Thank you.
Knave 3. Thank you. You're so kind. We stream Mondays at 8 o'clock UK time, Tuesdays at 7 o'clock UK time, Wednesdays at 8 o'clock UK time. We play marbles on a Thursday at 8 o'clock just for a laugh, and on Sunday we play Skyrim at 4 all UK times, just so you know. But the schedule is below, I do believe.
Skyrim's awesome.
You just wander around carrying too much stuff.
That's what you're supposed to do.
That's what you do. Just picking up stuff, realising you can't carry it anymore, dropping stuff, picking up more stuff.
Currently heading through some tunnels. I walked into a cave. This is like the randomness of Skyrim, I guess. So I went into a cave that was very close to another place that I'd just been to, and we'd rescued somebody. So I came out of this place and it said like there was a cave just over the hill. So I thought, oh, there's a cave over there. Don't think I've been there before. I will go and investigate. And then went into a cave, and then it's turned into an epic like dungeon quest, gone into 3 different levels and all sorts of stuff. It's awesome. And if I hadn't have just stumbled into that cave, I would have never realised. Are these D&D minis? Says Knave. So I am painting bolt action minis, World War II troopers. So this guy is carrying a 30 cal machine gun. If you can see that guy. So these are bolt action by Warlord minis. And Mrs MLG is painting Hawthorne Krabbe from Reaper Miniatures, which could very easily be used as a D&D figure. I think that could have been the question. So these guys are just in need of a bit of TLC, which is why I'm kind of giving them a little bit of tickle up. They have been utilised a few times and been rattling around in a box under the table at the shop because we used them for some demo games and what have you, and haven't really been treated with the proper care and attention, so they're just getting a bit of a repaint in places, but they are not the finest quality paint jobs because they get used all the time. So just enough to make them look recognisable as US troopers on the tabletop. So a combination of plastic and metal figures from Warlord Games, all from Warlord Games. And I just needed to get... I've been painting so many fantasy and sci-fi figures. I just fancied a little bit of a change. So over the past couple of days I've been working on a Sherman tank, which needs a little bit of... There we go. This is my tank I've been painting up and whatever over the last couple of days. So this is it, as if it's kind of just rolled off the production line, and then I'm going to weather it up a little bit, so it fits in a little bit more. But that's that. That's a Rubicon Models kit, which are absolutely fantastic Rubicon kits, model kits suitable for modelers and wargamers. In 1/56 scale, so it combines quite nicely with these guys.
Yeah, so as Luminary says, we are painting, me and Luminary are painting this Hawthorne Krabbe Reaper miniature for our RCL duo. And we can't decide why he's got 3 fingers. It just doesn't make... He's like human face, everything else, looks like a bloke. 3 fingers on each hand. It's not even like he's had an industrial accident with 1 hand. It's like he's just stuck them both in there. So come on, chat. I know you can all do it. Let's think of a cool story as to why this guy has only got 3 fingers on each hand. He's obviously maybe got something wrong with his leg as well if he's got to have a walking stick. You never know. Mrs, did you notice the little poppet brooch on his lapel? Yes, I haven't painted it yet. It's still blue. There. Yeah, it's cool. I don't know what I've done with my poppets that come with this pack. They're kicking around somewhere.
You've painted?
I painted them. They'll be hiding in a cupboard because they're only little, aren't they? So he's like the puppet master. I wonder if his 3 fingers are supposed to look like the thing that controls puppets. One of those sticks. Maybe.
Marionette.
Yeah, sticks with the string on. Don't know, but I'm sure we can come up with a better. So this guy comes in the packet with these little people, and this was my take on these little guys. So he comes with those. So he's in charge of those. Go on, do my evil bidding. Say.
Tony says he's a Deep One hybrid. So is it a mixture of person and evil sea monster?
Yeah, maybe that's why he needs a stick. Because he's really got fishy legs and he's finding it hard to walk with his newfound human legs. But yeah, I mean, he's cool and everything. He's got lots of detail on him and stuff. It's just so random. And his eyes are so... I mean, I haven't painted them very well, but his eyes are so buggy. Maybe that's it. Maybe his eyelids go the wrong way. So they're horizontal. Instead of blinking down, they blink across. Maybe that's why his eyes are so strange.
Like on Men in Black.
Yeah, like on Men in Black. Yeah, polymorph. Yeah, the polymorph's wearing off. Ah. All excellent ideas, of course. All excellent ideas. And yours are just soldiers, aren't they?
Yep.
Yeah. No creative story for them there.
No. Although I have painted, if anybody's seen Band of Brothers, I have modelled my guys on the cast of Band of Brothers. And in fact, my lieutenant, who is leading them, is modelled on Dick Winters, who is the leader of Easy Company in Band of Brothers. So this guy is actually a figure that Warlord Games did as limited edition for Historicon, and a few years ago, and I managed to lay my hands on one of these guys. So he is the platoon leader for my force. Like Band of Brothers, very good series.
I like Goblin Squire suggestion. He's very cheap and wanted to save money on gloves. So he has really got 5 fingers, but he got some discount gloves.
I like it. So, yesterday I was painting Eldritch Demon 77113 from Reaper Minis, and got a little bit of work to go on that guy, but I'll show him off in a second. Just finish this guy's pack under there. So here is yesterday's painting project. So this is my Eldritch Demon, kind of like baby Cthulhu or Cthulhu-esque monster. Still needs a little bit of work to get him going, but he's got a bit of a fade from the green into ashen rose at the tip of his tentacles there, with his orangey glow eyes. And then we went for a little bit of a fade on the wings. So Abyss Blue from Green Stuff World at the very edge, at the bottom of the wing there, and then up to a Jungle Green, I think it was, I used. Might have been Jungle Green. What is it? Forest Green from Reaper Minis, which is the all-over colour. So a bit more work to do on him, but yeah, that's what I was painting yesterday. But so many fantasy figures recently, I just fancied doing a little bit of something different. So I've dragged these guys out of the office, where they've been languishing in a box, to get them sorted out. And then if I can get them something like sorted, then they can go in the cabinet in the shop and see a bit of use, hopefully. But now we've got a new shop, so when these guys were last used in our previous premises, we didn't have a lot of storage space on the shop floor, but now we've got our very own gaming room, which is bigger than the old shop altogether. So definitely a lot more space. We've got more cabinets and things to put figures in, so these guys can go in there ready for if anybody needs an army to use to learn how to play the game or anything.
See, Curse said he might be a stunted, deformed troll that controls puppets to supplement for his lack of physical power that trolls normally have. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, he could be. Yeah, that'd be cool. Did we also use those miniatures that you are painting in the advertising for Ambush? Were they on the poster?
No, that was the Germans. The Germans.
Oh, it's a lovely impression.
Sorry.
Me have to stop talking just because such an impression.
Does. So. Nearly finished. Just got 12 more guys' backpacks to do, and then I'll get on to painting some uniform. Why don't you tell us how you're getting on with Mr. Krabbe?
Because I don't know what I'm doing. Because as per usual, I don't know what I'm doing. I am trying to get under his arm to get that bit there, which is really annoying. And the camera's really close to my paintbrush and I keep hitting it. I can't quite decide what these things are. Maybe vials of some description. Maybe that's how he animates the puppets, with these potion vials that he's got on his belt. Might do them a greeny colour then. If I've decided now suddenly that they are potion bottles, I might go for the good old Christmas wreath and see what that looks like. Or, do you think maybe I should do them like a tesseract-y colour? Or do you think they're too small to show up? What do we think? Don't know. Let's try. What's the worst that could happen?
I think a different colour would be cool.
What do you mean a different colour would be cool?
Like tesseract or glow. So Sharon says, Mrs, you're trying the new brushes too? That's not a humbral.
Where does it say that? Oh, up there. No, this is my Green Stuff World that Mr. got me. Green Stuff World Gold Series. It's more pointy than my Humbrol brush. Than my poor little Humbrol brush that's starting to look really battered now. So because of this hook that I've got, I try and use this Green Stuff World Gold Series ones to get in smaller places. Still use the Humbrol to paint all the blue and all the red and everything else, but for these little tiny details, I have been using this one. I have deviated from the plan, but no, it's not a rosemary one. Mister's got the rosemary ones over there.
I asked you if you wanted to try them out in time, and you said that you were just going to carry on making it because you went along and used the others.
Yeah, I'm a bit scared about using them. They're all like, new.
Well, they're only the same kind of quality band, if you like, as that one that you use in there.
I've used this before, so it's not new. So what rosemary bushes are you using?
So I am trying out the Series 33. Trying to do as much as I can with it to try it out, but I really like the fact that the bristles are really long. Because I think that this is probably this is the one that most people want us to stock. So I was giving it a good road test. So if anybody doesn't know what we're talking about, so Rosemary & Co are a British brush makers, paintbrush makers. They do sell worldwide, so you may have seen them in the States and other countries, but they are based just a couple of hours down the road from us in Yorkshire, which is where we are, and they make some amazing quality paintbrushes, and we are going to stock them in our store. So we got some samples and just trying them out for a couple of days. So we normally paint something every day, so just giving them a bit of a trial on different things. So we've got a variety of different models. So this is a Series 33. This is a really good quality Kolinsky sable brush, and then we've also got some different ones. Got this cool thing, I haven't tried this one out yet. This is a Series 142. Got this to try some dry brushing.
Hi Pete, everybody hydrate. Keep yourself hydrated, everybody.
Yeah.
Pete says so.
We got this one. This is
Don't be Minakwe hasn't.
a Series 101. So this is a really nice chunky handle, which is good for people with arthritis. But you will notice, perhaps, that the bristles are a lot shorter. Oh, thank you, Zolidare. That's extremely kind of you. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you, Zolidare.
This one here, this is a Series 98. This has got a handle that you may be familiar with. This is the kind of thing that you'll see on Army Painter and other brushes, with this big triangular handle on. And again, quite a short bristle on this one, but that's a sable brush. If I can get it back in the cover. And then we've also got a Series 22, which is a really nice brush. This is a little bit more expensive. I think this is possibly the most expensive brush that they do, miniature wise. Kolinsky sable with a very long point on. That is really nice. Used that a bit last night. And then finally we've got a red dot one, which is a synthetic brush. And I did all my base coating with that earlier on. That's quite nice. We got that as a more kind of budget friendly brush. Not that the others are particularly expensive in the grand scheme of things with paintbrushes. When you start buying quality paintbrushes, it's very easy to spend a lot of money. But these are super cheap, £2.60 for this particular paintbrush. And if you don't want to use a sable hair brush, then these are an excellent alternative. Really good quality synthetic brush.
Pete says we're in the cupboard because he's at work. In the cupboard. Hello, hello from the cupboard.
That's no good. If we shout really loud, do you think we might get him in trouble?
That would be really cruel and we wouldn't know. I'm just touching up some of my blue bits with ultramarine. That isn't funny. Ultramarine blue. You're very naughty, mister.
Pete says it's pie night.
Pie night. What kind of pie? What kind of pie do you have at pie night? What's that all about?
Like pie and peas. Pucker pies?
Shepherd pie,
Yeah,
beef pie,
Yeah, we have
mushroom
cottage pie for tea.
Cottage pie.
Yeah.
How much pie can we have?
And those Frey Bentos ones that came in a tin.
Ugh, we didn't have them. We didn't have them.
No, I know we didn't have that tonight.
That's gross. Why would you want tin pie?
I don't know, it just popped into my mind.
Cheese pie.
Kuronoko says that he uses, or I don't know whether it's he or she, I do apologise, uses the red dot brushes too, and very happy with them. Yeah, it looks looks
Chicken
good.
and ham and steak pie. She.
I do apologise. I do like steak pie.
Yeah, cottage pie, that's what we had. Cottage pie. What's cottage pie, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's beef, wasn't it?
Yeah. Don't like shepherd's pie. I'm not keen on lamb.
I've got a question then for Kuronoko. If you've used the red dot brushes, I found that when I used the red dot brush over there, that it didn't keep its point as much as I wanted it to. Have they been alright for you then? Maybe I'm just too heavy-handed. Maybe that was the problem with it when I used it. Have you found any problems with them, or have they been okay? Because really, we want to be able to tell people exactly what we think of them and recommend them if they're any good or not. If people ask us, like, to be honest.
Definitely.
Which is why we're trying to try them out now, so we can say.
Yeah. So I currently. Apart from now, because I'm trying these out, but I use and have been using ever since we started streaming like 6 months ago or whatever. I have been using this Green Stuff World Kolinsky Sable standard detail brush, this 0, and I've been using this for virtually everything. So and I've used 2 of these over 6 months, and I've painted like every day. So I use this for almost everything, and I have a Kolinsky Silver Series Green Stuff World 00 brush that I use for painting eyes and other stuff. And I recommend a lot of people in the shop when they come in looking at paintbrushes, because these are really cheap. So like £2.90 I think, or £3.20, £3.25 and £3.90. That's what they are. And I recommend a lot of people Green Stuff World brushes, and I think they're absolutely fantastic. But we are having real problems getting our Green Stuff World deliveries through customs at the moment, which is a nightmare. So, one advantage of having the Rosemary and Co brushes is that because they're coming from just 2 hours down the road, we should be able to keep them in stock a lot.
We have lots of other brushes too, don't we? We have Games Workshop and Reaper and Humbrol, and sometimes we have Javis. Loads of stuff.
We've got Red Dot. Not Red Dot.
No,
What's the one? Redgrass Studios from France.
Yeah, more paint and paintbrushes than you can shake a stick at. Kuronoko says, I wash them in really hot water. That helps the synthetic spring back into shape, like hot tap water. Yeah. No boiling kettles. Using rubber gloves so I don't burn my hands. Luminary says, now you make me want to buy brushes. It's been almost a year. Buy some brushes. Oh, hello, Wicked D. Thank you very much for subscribing.
Oh, thank you very much.
That is very, very kind of you. Get to use all the little emotes now and watch them float around on the screen. Yeah, we sell loads. What paint do we sell? What paint do we have? Go on, you know what paint we've got.
We have Vallejo, Darkstar, Green Stuff World, Citadel, Reaper, Humbrol, Tamiya, Colour Party Paints, Instar Paints. I've mentioned that. Green Stuff World. We've got all the Reaper range of paints. We have all the Reaper range of paints in store. We have all the Green Stuff World range of paints in store. We have all the Vallejo range of paints in store. Game Colour, Model Colour, Model Air, Game Air. Everything. We've got everything.
We've got everything.
Yeah. So we don't stock Scale 75 or Turbo Dork, but that is only really because we just haven't got the space. So we've kind of run out of room with our vast array of paints, but we should have something to suit every need.
Jono says Dulux. Product says Ron Seal.
No, you're just being silly now.
There's probably actually some Dulux up on the top floor from when we painted the walls.
There is. I moved it today.
No Ron Seal though. No Ron Seal. Does what it says on the tin. What's that thing on his hat? What's that thing on his hat, Sharon? What did you paint that thing on his hat as? Where is it? What is that? I mean, what's that supposed to be?
It's like Crocodile Dundee's got a string of crocodile teeth.
It's got like
around
all
his
weird
hat,
dangly bits. And what are they?
it's all these voodoo.
He can't be everything. He can't be voodoo guy, pirate guy. Reaper has him tagged as a pirate. He can't be voodoo, pirate, deep one, lord, polymorph, can he? I mean, it's a bit over the top. You definitely hear him coming with all these jingly jangly things. You'd be able to run away really easy. Really easy. Tony's posted Alice's bedroom in Discord. Awesome. We shall have a look at that. Luminary says, don't remember. I think there is another little poppet on the back, is there? Have I missed that one? Yeah, there's some dangly things on the... There's lots of stuff. There's just lots of stuff. Mrs MLG, did you name the 3 eyebrows? No, don't name. They're looking at me though. I can see them from here. You can name them. You're very good at naming things. Karinoka, I was going to place an order to Rosemary & Co soon, but I'll hold off and get them from... Oh, that's very kind of you. Thank you very much. I painted a red stripe and a gold chainy thing. Oh, you see, but you're very good at painting, so you could probably get a red stripe on there. I'd have to do... I don't know. Let's see what happens if I try and paint that, because that thing really round the middle does need to be a band, doesn't it? But Nathan, could you pop a texture tool in my order, please, if you haven't already?
Oh yes, yeah, no problem.
Maybe I have to remind him as well. Right, let's have a look then. I'm probably better off doing my band blue. I don't want to add too many different colours, really. If I could try and paint this tiny little band. The other problem I have when I paint on stream is that I can't actually see the miniature very well because the camera is in the way. Camera's here. In the way.
Talking about seeing the miniature very well, I've just realised I've been painting for an hour and haven't actually got my painting glasses on.
Ah, yes. Yes, you have special glasses, don't you?
Yeah.
We got, because Mr. wears glasses normally to be able to see the world, magnifying lenses and headgear and all that malarkey wasn't really working very well for him. Because each eye has a different prescription. So we actually went to the opticians and got you specially made magnifying glasses to his prescription so that he could paint, and he's not got them on. It's all about.
No, I had them on yesterday and I've forgotten all about it today. I'm going to put them on now.
you have to talk now. I'm holding my breath while I paint this line.
Excuse me. So, I've got... yeah, hi Asmo. I didn't see Asmo sneak in. Asmo's got some similar for the same purpose. Yeah, I don't... Ooh, sorry about that, that was a bit loud. So, pick these. They're blue on the inside and black on the outside. But I never wear them out anywhere because...
You won't be able to see.
I won't be able to see because I can only see close-up stuff with these on. Right, so I finished painting all those other bits. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to touch up their uniform, and for that I'm going to use some US Field Drab. And we're just going to give it a bit of a shake. Oh, could it? Yeah, it's all the way over there. We've got a vortex mixer, and I've just done what I always do, which is not use it. So a little bit of let's just add a touch of water into that. Testing out the posh brushes to the extreme by mixing my paint with it.
Oh, that's bad. You're not supposed to do that. Even I know you're not supposed to do that.
Right then.
That's what sucks.
Yeah. Let's see how wild it, because I can't remember actually what colour I painted these guys originally. So let's see how wild this looks when I put a little bit of this on. Yeah, it's not too bad actually. So apparently a common misconception is that the US paratroop uniform is green, and I must say I think I did paint these guys green, but actually it was more of a sand colour apparently. So that's what these guys are getting. Bit of a work over with some US field drab, which is more of a sand kind of colour. Just to sort any chipping and highlighty bits out. Originally they might have been painted with some Army Painter Army Green and then had a wash applied over the top. Can't quite remember because it was a long time ago. So this base here is my medium machine gun team, or right on the bottom, whatever they are. So when I'm trying to find my army to point it up, I know what's what. Super. So I'm going to paint their webbing in a slightly different colour once we've done uniforms. What's this guy doing? Ah, this guy actually. This is a nice kind of action-packed little thing. These guys are. So this guy's firing the 30 cal at this side. This guy is his loader, so I need to work on him a little bit. I obviously never got him quite finished off. And this guy has just run up with a belt of ammo, which is peeling off his neck. So that's pretty cool.
Hi Asma! Really like the puppeteer Did we ever find out why he's got 3? No, we've just been making up scenarios as to why he's got 3 fingers because we don't know. I think that all our thoughts are much more exciting anyway than any real thing. Curse, we simply don't know because there's no published lore online for the Brinewind characters. Yeah, and he's not in the that booklet thing, is he, sir?
Is he not?
Well, I don't think so. Vimanakra says, "What is the best conversation starter you've ever used?" Have I read that right? Yeah, I tend not to talk to people. Hello. This is how I start most conversations. Or, hiya! And then people look at me and run away.
I don't know. That's a difficult question.
Scenario of how you want to talk to somebody, I suppose.
Yeah.
Why have I painted that big bow when I've just painted it? I just painted like beige 3 seconds ago.
What are you like?
I'm like me. I hit you to the camera.
It's almost.
No. I know. Are you here tonight?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I'm not going anywhere. Yeah, I was gonna have another beer and relax and listen to Goblin Squire while I was doing a bit more painting. That's,
Yes, Goblin Squire, go get ready. We'll see you in a minute. Ha! Wiki D says that's far too much blue tack there. It's not. The reason I've got this much blue tack. This guy could probably actually fit in this painting handle without the blue tack. Is because if I don't have it stuck here with a miniature on it, and little Miss sees blue tack, she steals it to play with it, and then I never get it back. And then when I need my blue tack, there isn't any anymore. It's stuck in random places around the house. Or it's been made into a sculpture of some sort, and I'm not allowed to use it again. So that is why there's so much blue tack. But yeah, it is a little over the top. But then also I can hold it here, and yeah, it's cool. Blue tack's handy. What's he got on the back? I'm guessing you don't like blue tack either then, with bleh as an answer to that. Bleh. Right then, let's talk about what's happening. So in 2 minutes' time, we're going to go over to Goblin Squire, who is painting. What's he painting? What did you say it was?
Giant were-rats.
Giant were-rats, which is going to be awesome, and I hope that you all can join us. So we've got 2 more minutes of us yabbering at you and painting, and then we'll go over there. Curse says that's why you got to get some decoy plasticine. Oh no, I hate plasticine. It smells.
I hate plasticine.
And you can't get it out of stuff. Plasticine's the worst. She's got clay, and she's got air dry clay and stuff, and she's got foamy clay stuff that dries, but it's like fluffy. That's weird. Kinetic sand and all sorts of stuff. Yeah, but it's blue tack. It's the lore of blue tack. It's the lore of it. That's what, you go, ooh, blue tack, poke it. That's what happens. Poke the blue tack.
My massive blob's gone. Where's my massive blob?
It's probably this. I've probably sterling it.
Oh, it's there. It's there. Stuck it on the bottom of my sacrificial altar.
Like you would.
Yeah.
Right, then I suppose I better...
But that's a big lump. So tomorrow night, we stream on a Wednesday night. Tomorrow night we'll be back again. And tomorrow night it'll just be me, and I will be.
I'll just be talking. You can't see me again.
Mrs MLG will be doing all the talking while I do some painting, and I will be possibly still working on a few of these guys.
But now we are going to find that button that says that we can go and see what Goblin Squire is up to. I do hope that you join us over there. Goblin Squire's stream is painting like ours is, but it's a bit more chilled out than us. You don't have me yakking at you quite as much. And you'll be able to see his face. There'll be a face, and don't forget to say happy birthday when you get over there as well. So we will see you over there in a couple of moments. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for the followers and the subscribes and just generally being here and chatting. We hope you've had a nice time, and we hope to see you again on one of our streams.
Thank you.
Thank you very, very much. You are all absolutely awesome. I hope you like my little man. And we're going to go over there now. Thank you. Bye.